And with that glorious introduction, welcome everybody to a live unboxing, a live edition of A Week in Geekdom. Geo here, and I am super excited to bring you this episode. I had an idea for it a very long, I think like a week and a half ago, while I was waiting for this collection to arrive. But it wouldn't arrive. I wanted to do a whole skit and film it and air it before a live stream where I was you would see like a little stop motion of Gamera and fighting against some other monster, and then would pan out, and I'd be the one, like the director, playing around with the two figurines. But again, that would require me to look for a cool looking Gamera. Turns out that they're a little expensive. The SH1, which is my favorite of the Gamera figures, is like more than $100, and I didn't want to spend $100 down out of the whim. I'm not at that level when it comes to YouTube where I can just drop 100 like that. But I found the next best thing, which is one of my favorite clips aside from the flying saucer. I love that Olympic style Gamera clip. So welcome everybody. Once again, Geo here of A Week in Geekdom, and today we're doing a live stream and we're going to be unboxing this giant thing, the Gamera, the complete collection Blu-ray set from Arrow Video. Two things. One, this is my very first Arrow Video release that I own, and two, this is the first time I'm jumping in with freaking Gamera. I know about the character, I know its history, and I've seen clips from many of the movies, but I have to be honest with you guys, I've never seen a single one in its completion, or in its entirety, I should say. And I kind of got into this set because of the FOMO hype. Like 2 weeks before release date, my friends on Facebook and my Omni Bros and stuff were hyping me up about it. I'm like, I don't know if I should buy it or not, but I went ahead with it anyways. And I pre-ordered, and I'm happy to own this because I believe there's what, 4 or 5,000 copies worldwide. They're all sold out, so you can't find this anymore. And from my understanding, this will come back, but just on the standard jewel case release for Arrow. So whatever that means, I know it won't be as pretty as this one, but this is pretty exciting. So thank you everybody for joining me. Alexander's tuning in. John LMAO 9.8 on that landing, right? He was spectacular. God bless him. Hayden, I don't know what a Gamera is, but that intro was so cool. I'm stupid. My stupid mouse isn't working. I have a little USB mouse. Arrow's releases are phenomenal in terms of remastering. I'm really excited about that. I've always wanted to get into Arrow videos, but I don't really have space for a large Blu-ray collection. So I tend to concentrate when it comes to Blu-rays on superhero movies and animated stuff, anime, stuff like that. So I'm not a huge movie collector, even though I love movies and I try and watch everything I can. But yeah, I had to make the exception. Although this is super big, so it won't fit on my shelf for the Blu-rays. I am probably going to display it with my Kaiju Max oversized hardcover collections, and I'll probably add the Godzilla Criterion whenever I do get that in there, because they're large sets. So I'm excited about that. Let's see. John, full disclosure, I have no idea what Gamera is, but excited to learn. A Week in Geekdom has turned me onto a lot of awesome things. Well, my dude, you're in the right spot. Thank you so much for tuning in. And man, my introduction to Gamera was watching a Mystery Science Theater years ago. I have the Gamera collection, which I just found out is really expensive now. Really? Oh, nice. Awesome. They do some great great cult horror movie releases. I'm not a huge horror fan because most horror movies that a lot of people like tend to be the psychological thrillers, the paranormal, ghost stuff, or the demon things. I don't go for that. When it comes to horror, I like the creature stuff, aliens, zombies, the universal monsters, stuff like that. That's the type of horror movie that I like to watch. Werewolves, especially, are my favorites. So yeah, so let's unbox this thing, shall we? We'll learn together. because I only know that it's a giant turtle, and I have been a huge turtle fan all my life. I used to have pet turtles growing up, and I love the Ninja Turtles. So why wouldn't I like a giant fire-breathing monster alien turtle? So the box looks really awesome. I love the art on this. Really cool. And the stones over here kind of remind me like um, Mesoamerican culture or something like that, especially with the heart and all that. I don't know if that comes into play. I have no idea. We look at the spine here, which is ridiculous. Oops, upside down. There we go. Gamera, the complete collection. And as you can see, every single movie in there. And from what I hear online, the Gamera trilogy right here is supposed to be mind-blowingly great and one of the best kaiju movie series of all time. So I'm really excited to watch that. I'll probably go in order for the heck of it, but I'm really excited. And here is his scaly back right there. I love that detail on that. Nothing much on the bottom or the top. And over here, as you can see, we have the Blu-ray sets, the never before released comic books reprinted in English for the first time, I think. And this other one is for all the extra goodies. So, oh, and another thing I do want to highlight is this little slip thing, which is ridiculous. Look at all the friggin' movie descriptions. I find this so ridiculous. This is the equivalent of reading an index on an omnibus. So you have the info on every single one, and the box set, what it contains, all that stuff. So, all right, let's do this thing first, which should be is this, what is this? Are these the films? Yep, the films. Let's do the discs first. Give me a second. I don't want to drop this thing. Okay, so this is the first one, which I thought was going to be actually the comic book. But here we have the full set without the name, Gamera, the complete collection, and the Arrow video down below. And the what is supposed to be like pages are green in color. I don't know if that's for a specific reason or not. But we open this up and we get some really badass illustrations. I am really excited about that. Look at this. Huh. Cool. All right. Give me a second here. Oh, I got scared for a minute. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, so we open this up, and I thought, because it's running all along the spine here, I thought it was actually broken, but it's actually on purpose because it's dividing the three monster drawings right there. And we have the first couple of Blu-rays, which, let's see, I'm going to try and pronounce these names, so you'll forgive me. The first one is Gamera, the Giant Monster, which was the debut film. And then we have over here Gamera versus Barugon and Gamera versus Gyaos. I probably butchered those names. So all the hardcore Gamera fans, you'll have to excuse me on that. But that looks really cool. We turn the page. Here we have more illustrations right there. And this one says Gamera versus Vitas. Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's the spinning turtle thing. All right. And Gamera versus Guidon. Guidon? I'm going to say Guidon. I'm not going to read it in Spanish. I was reading it in Spanish. I apologize. And then over here, this other set has Gamera versus Yeager or Jiger, I don't know, and Gamera versus Zygra or Zegra, and Gamera Super Monster. Those illustrations are super cool. And the shark dude that you saw at the intro clip with the gymnastic turtle. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that one. So this is the famous trilogy right here. We got Gamera, the Guardian of the Universe, and Gamera 2, Attack of Legion. Right there. Let me turn the page. Oh, those monsters are awesome. I can't wait to watch this. Here's the final one of the trilogy, Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris. Let's see if I can flip this disc around. Give me a second. There we go. And the last one here is Gamera the Brave, which was the last movie released. What's in here? Oh, these are the collectible. Cool. All right. So this is the illustrations for the disc, I think. And these are the postcards. Let's unhook these from this little tab. Okay. You can see there. Hopefully I don't run out of battery because I'm on my laptop. Okay, so are these? Oh, these are the illustrations from each movie. Oh, cool. I love that this is probably my favorite drawing right here. Black and white. This is the first movie. As you can see, Gamera the giant monster. Here we have the Barugon, or however you pronounce that. Little flashcards are pretty cool. Look at that. Gyaos or Gyao. I don't know how you say that. If anybody in the chat knows how to pronounce the monster names, let me know. Because all I know it's Gamera and a bunch of other weird creatures. So there's that guy over there. Here's the octopus calamari looking dude. Vidas. John, the production of those looks amazing, outstanding. Thank you. Gio, do you know if these have original Sandy Frank dub or they have the new English dub? The Sandy Frank dubs are classic. Say Dave Frank was the American producer who brought Gamera to the US. All right. I'll check in a second because I think that info's on the slipcover. I'll check it out. Gamera versus Vidas. Here's the shark-looking dude, which is Metal AF. That's awesome. Geekdom. Some Gamera fanboys probably screaming, "Why is he getting every single name wrong?" There's that guy right there, Yeager or Yeager. Gamera. There we go. And over here is Gamera versus Xray, which looks really awesome too. Let me separate this bunch. This is Gamera Super Monster, which I assume this movie takes place in space, because I do know Gamera's alien in nature. He is part of the Guardian of the Universe, the trilogy. This is my favorite, I think, aside from the black and white. Here is Attack of Legion, the second part. And the third part, which looks pretty boss. Look at that final monster right there. Revenge of Iris. And Gamera the Brave. Look at that. Nice. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put these over here. And let's see, am I missing anything? I don't think so. Here we have the end pages. I don't think I'm missing anything. No, I'm not. All right, cool. So there's that. Let's get this thing again. All righty. I always do the test. Check it out. Pretty rigid box. And it smells kind of funky inside. Okay, this is awesome. All right, check this out. So this is the illustrations. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Let me highlight this comment here. I would totally frame those, right? They would look really awesome. That octopus is Squidward's final form. He does look like Squidward. What am I looking at here? Gamera something something something. It's in a language I do not understand. Is it a make-believe language. Who knows? But here's the kick-ass cover right there. That bat demon thing shooting a laser out of its mouth. And over here, the giant freaking cobra with horns or harpoons. All right, that's pretty badass. So what is inside? Oh, okay. So this is the actual special material. You got a history of Gamera with all the films. You got an interview with Noriaki Yuasa from 1996. You got Kaiju Xrays from 2010 and 2020 by Julian Yates. Inside the Heisei trilogy, which is the Guardian of Gamera and the other ones right there. A Guide to English Language Gamera. I'm probably going to read that. About the transfers and the production credits. Cool. All right, check this out. I am definitely going to be reading this while I watch those movies. Oh, I love that poster. It's one of my favorites. Look at that. This is awesome. I wish the Godzilla collection from Criterion, even though I've seen unboxings of it and pictures, I wish it were something like this. This is really awesome, and I think Gamera won out at the end when it comes to premium releases of their movies. This is much nicer looking. Oh, Ice, thank you for joining, man. Era releases both in the US and UK like Criterion. Not all releases get released in both countries, though. True. Oh, Hayden, Criterion releases in the UK. There you go. Now you're going to be spending a lot of money. Here's the Squidward villain right there. Oh, this is so awesome. I love this so much. I wish I could frame these posters. I'll try and look for one mini print or something that I can frame. Look at my boy flying up in space and the three alien superhero babes standing right there. Cool. I mean, part of the fun when it comes to these movies, obviously the effects for the older ones don't hold up, but that's part of the charm, and they were really revolutionary back in the day. So that's what makes them so much fun and unique. Look at that. And the trilogy is the Guardian of the Universe poster. This one's pretty badass. Love how chunky is in this one. Let's see. The Guardian of the Universe 2. Badass. And here is the third one. Oh, this looks super gritty. This is the Shin Godzilla version for Gamera, I guess. This is, I assume this is Gamera the Brave. Yeah. There's the shell. And, oh, here's the interview that I mentioned. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, let me highlight this. Are you going to review the comics? Of course. I hope so. I will try. I'm going to make some room for that. Look at that. Look at full throttle ahead. I love that. Let's see. Oh, this is amazing. Wow. All right. I love this. Hold on. Kaiju X-rays. This is my jam. Look at that. Wow, this is really awesome. This is the first time I knew the contents of this box, but I hadn't seen this before. I'm super psyched about this. Wow, I wish we could have gotten this for the Godzilla sets. Look at that. Or maybe one day they release, Sony releases one giant box or something like that instead of the Blu-ray releases that I own with the double features. That's awesome. Look at that. These would look amazing displayed on a shelf. Nice. And over here, we got these two guys. Sorry about the glare. My bad. There we go. There we go. How many movies again? Let's see. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 movies, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 movies. I remember renting Gamera 95 from Blockbuster in the late 90s. Oof, those were the good days, man. Let's see some other Xray monsters. Oh, that's it. Cool. Inside the Heisei trilogy. I really want to watch these. I don't. I'm gonna do a video on this, reviewing the movies, even though I know not many people are gonna care, and I know it's not gonna get any many views or hits, likes or whatever. But I am really passionate about this, and I want to do I don't know, some sort of review. I've never reviewed live action movies before, but or I have, but I just tend to stick to animated stuff. Um, yeah. Guide to English Gamera. What is this about? While exploring each disc in this box set, the tongue-tied, newbie Gamera fans and even some veterans could be forgiven for being overwhelmed by the various language options available, including, oh, check this out, guys, including more than one English dub on some films, as well as different cuts in some instances. If you've enjoyed the original Japanese versions and want to delve further, then this guide to the English language release history of each film should help you plan your evening's viewing. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's what I hear. Since the old trilogy and the '90s stuff, it got super serious. And I looked a couple of the trailers before starting the stream tonight, and I got super pumped up to watch that. But I want to watch the series of films in order, so it'll have to wait a little bit. Hayden, some people prefer Gamera, some prefer Godzilla. Only the true icons know neither comes close to Reptar. That's true, my friend. Reptar is a legendary beast. I'm not a huge fan of uh, this guy King Kong. You might know him. I prefer the reptilian monster creatures. King Kong's fine. I like the original movies; they're classics. But I prefer Godzilla and stuff like Gamera and such. So you have all the info and all the dubs. Interesting. What was the one that you told me about, N-Man? Let me check again. The Sandy Frank dub. It should be here, right? Yep. Yeah. For example, Gamera versus Zigra. It says right here the film would instead make its stateside debut when it was included in the package acquired and distributed by Sandy Frank. So I assume it has all that stuff in there. So here we have about the transfers, which is really awesome, and the production credits and special thanks. I actually really want to read this because I want to learn a little bit more about that process, just to know about it. It's not like I'm going to put out a film or anything, but I want to learn about these things, about the transfers and the restoration process and all that stuff, because it's really interesting. I just never put the time into learning about it. But there's that. I love this. Look at that. That is so cool. All right, so we have that book, and here is Gamera, the Comics Collection. This cover reminds me of the IDW Godzilla comic book. I forgot who did the covers for that, but it has that vibe. And I'm going because of this face right here. So inside you get these 5 comics or series. I don't know, maybe 5 issues. We'll see. This is looking pretty badass right there. Oh, excuse me. Contents. Introduction by Matt Frank. By the way, I should have mentioned. I should have mentioned about Matt Frank, but I'm a newbie, so yeah, Matt Frank, right there. The Last Hope, Gamera 1, Shadow of Evil, Gamera 2, Reckoning, Gamera 3, Up from the Deep, and Gamera 4, The Last Hope. So it's 5 issues. Maybe they're overs or extended issues. Black and white. That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, this binding is pretty crappy because it just wants to shut itself. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at those drawings. Amazing. I can't wait to read that. Definitely will be going over this. Ooh, look at that. Oh, these were from Dark Horse. Got it. So, is this the movie adapted into comics? Created by an ancient race to protect themselves from the Yaos, the genetically engineered monsters. Yada yada. Got writer Dave Chips, penciler Mozart Koto, colorist Art Knight, cover art Mitsuaki Hashimoto. Nice. Oh, cool. All right, now we're talking. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Pure 90s comic goodness. If this doesn't scream 90s comic, I don't know what does. Look at that boy right there. Let's see. Uh-oh, Gamera and Gyaos go at it, and only one of them will survive. Plus, an atom bomb, a desperate escape, and a new terror from the deep. Next, amazing issue. Interesting. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That is so cool. I've said that all video long, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, look at that. Nice, 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 nice. I love it. I don't know what's happening. Oh, there's Squidward again. Cool. Although he reminds me of the squid Pokemon. I forgot his name. Jesus Christ. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, and I can't remember their names. But if you know what I mean, it kind of looks like them. Can't wait to read this. That's so awesome. And I love, and it sucks for people that didn't get this set. I love that this is the only way you can get these comics reprinted again after so many years. Let's see, over here, we got more human drama, which we all know we love some human drama in kaiju films. There. And are there any extras here? Actually, there are some extras. This is really cool. All right, so we have the final page here. Look at that. The cover of the book. And the letter pages. Nice. They blocked out the addresses. That's nice. So that is Gamera, the complete the comics collection. Oh, thank you, Ice, because I was wondering about that. The first ever English language printing of the prequel comic, The Last Hope, by Matt Frank and Joshua Bugosh. Bugosh? Yeah. So that's that. And what else? I don't know. Give me a second here. I don't know if you guys want me to go over these specs about this. I could read them off, but I probably should because I'm going to throw this away. I never keep these. Audio, mono stereo 5.1, black and white and color, Japanese, English, subtitles are in English, Kanakawa Pictures, Blu-ray, DTS, Dolby Audio, and full 1080p. Aspect ratio 235 by 1 and 185 by 1. Yeah, that's about it. And you get all this text again. The limited collector's edition housed in a large format rigid box, fully illustrated by Matt Frank, which I said earlier, but Matt is a YouTuber. I've seen his videos, and he seems like a really charming fellow. So it has all that stuff. Art cards, and where's the poster? If somebody knows where I can get the poster, because I think it's in here, but I didn't see it. Oh, here it is. Got it. All right. You like keeping the info? I just don't have any space for it, to be honest. So here is the map of Japan, 1965 to 2006. Look at that. Nice. All right. I could spend a whole hour on this. Gamera's map of Japan, 1965 to 2006. With all the locations from the films film by film. Right there. Nice. And in the back, I think it's the same thing, but in Japanese, which makes it even cooler. If I were to display this, I'd probably do this side just to get some kanji art. I love posters with kanji in them. I just think it looks really cool. So, oh, it even has outer space. Look at that. Outer space. All right. Will it not slide in with the set? Probably. Let me check. Get this. Oh, barely fits. Let's see. No, I don't know. But you're wanting me to keep it, so I will do so. I'll keep it. And Matt, I wonder if Sandy and Matt are related. I don't know. Ice, you got any? You got an answer for that question? Because I have no idea. Oh, I missed this comment. Hayden, Donkey Kong is the superior Kong. We pretend we don't know King. King Kong's the best. I said it. I was just playing the other day the Donkey Kong Country. Oh my gosh, the emulation on the Switch Online. That's what I wanted to say, and I finally beat it for the first time. So I was really excited about that because I played that game. I had played that game back in the day, but I never got around to beating it until recently. All right, so let's see. Sandy and Matt are related. I don't know if they're related or not. I doubt it. But if somebody knows and can inform us later on, then yeah. So that's about it. That's all there is for this collection. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Get the postcards, you get the guidebook, which is amazing, probably my favorite thing aside from the actual films. And the overall presentation is just pretty freaking spectacular. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. You get it in a book with all the movies inside. That is amazing stuff right there. Nice. So yeah, that's about it, guys. This was a completely improvised. I wanted to do a pre-recorded thing, and instead I decided at the last minute, you know what? I'll go live and talk to all my friends here on YouTube. So yeah, this is sold out everywhere, so I can't end this by saying, oh, you could go ahead and pick it out and enjoy these films. I do know that you can get, there was a previous set back in the day with most of the movies on Blu-ray. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to find this in retail. You can probably get it from third-party sellers, but they're probably going to scalp the hell out of this and ask you for twice the amount, which sucks. But if it were in stock, I would have said like, hell yeah, this is easily one of the best releases of the year. Go buy it. But that's that. I don't know if it was 4,000 or 5,000 sets, something like that, which is insane. And I am really humbled and gracious enough that I was able to snag a copy before they sold out, because I usually miss out on things like this. And then I am stuck there looking on the internet. I'm like, oh, I wish I could have it, but I'm not going to pay $300 for this thing on eBay. But yeah, what about you guys? Everybody watching on the replay, let me know if you bought this set, if you were one of the fortunate ones to grab it. What's your history with Gamera? What is your favorite film? And what do you recommend me reading or watching on all that stuff when it comes to kaiju giant monster movies? Very interested in finding out. Let's answer one more question here. What do you guys do with your postcards? I have a ton and would love to display them, but don't know what to do. I would get one of those frames that has the little corner there in the middle, there, or maybe it's like it has like 4 separate slots, and you can probably display them like if they were photographs. I would do that because that's immediately what I thought of. You could do something like this. Uh, you could do something like that with 2 more here, maybe like a white background with a oak finished border or something. I think that would look pretty nice. That's what I would do. Or a giant poster book or something. I don't know. N-Man, Shout Factory, I think, put it out along with the MSTR3K material. Nice. So get that. If everybody wants me to review these movies, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will happily do so. So yeah, thank you, everybody. If you haven't watched my haul video, go watch that. It'll do well for the channel. And look forward to the next video that I post tomorrow, which will be the start of my anime starter packs. It's a spoiler-free series that I'm cooking up called Anime Starter Packs, where I go through 5 anime recommendations of my own, not from the internet, 5 shows that I love that I think new anime watchers will enjoy checking out. So the first one will be up tomorrow, and it'll be adventure-themed anime. And later on, we'll do more starter packs like mecha, shoujo, romance, isekai, racing, sports, whatever. Any genre within anime, I'll do a starter pack and talk briefly about them. So hopefully you guys check that out as well. I put a lot of effort in that video, so I'm really excited about it and to see what you guys think. So that's it for now. Thank you everybody for tuning in. God bless. Have a great night, great day, or whatever time it may be when you're watching this later on. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you know when new videos pop up. And if you can, check out the links down below for my second channel, for the merch store, and the social media stuff, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. When are we going to get a live viewing of Gamera? I have to figure that out because I don't know if I can. I know how to do it because I've seen other people do live viewings without getting copyright strikes. I know how to do it. I just need to know if I can do an hour's worth video stream without losing internet and people actually tuning in. So I got to figure that out. Watch party style. I can do it. I have a really cool idea of doing it in YouTube. There's no need to go to any other service or whatever. I have a pretty cool idea. But yeah, if enough people want me to do that, let me know in the comments section down below. I could probably stream the first one because that is the goofiest one. Or maybe the clip, the gymnastic turtle clip. I can stream that. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you, everybody. John, Ice, N-Man, Hayden, everybody for tuning in. You guys are awesome. I love every single one of you. We'll see you on the next video, whenever that may be. So we're going to close things out with the acrobatic Gamera. So after that, good night, stay safe, and see you on the next video, everybody. Thanks again for the support. Love you.